So if I steal every single day and tell God, please, thank you, like, how does that work? If I go hurting people in this world and then say, oh, God forgives me, you're not learning your lesson.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
There are people who do say things like, God knows my heart, and then go do some evil shit and use that as justifying, like, he knows that I'm not really like this, but you really like doing this. Joseph, YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
You're on a date. You look over at the woman in front of you. You guys are having coffee. Of course you are. She asks you how your day's going. You guys make small talk, and then you start getting into real questions. As you guys are talking, she starts to open up about her past, her history, and you get on the topic of careers and work, and she says to you, you know what? I want to tell you something, but I don't want you to take this the wrong way. And you're like, what do you mean? Just be honest. She's like, okay. And she shares with you something that makes the whole potential of this chick being taken seriously for a relationship to the left. She says to you, you know, I have a past and I don't come from the best family and I was out here just trying to make it. And so I did OnlyFans. In fact, I still do OnlyFans. And I just hope that you can look past that and understand that I had no choice and it's the only job that I could do and survive. What are you responding? Do you believe that? Do you believe that any woman can be put in this type of situation where the only thing left to do is PORN? Comment down below. This chick thought that was her only option. Let's get it.
Can I say something respectfully? I come from a very toxic household too. I've been working since I was 16 years old. I've never sold my body. I did everything I could to get to where I'm at. I'm a licensed therapist now and I content create. Do you know how hard it took me to get to where I'm at? And I've never sold my body. So when you're saying that, it's kind of like of an excuse. I'm not trying to attack you whatsoever because like I said, it's your life, whatever, but you're using the excuse of having a toxic family. I didn't have a mom. I didn't have a lot of things growing up. So you could work at a warehouse. You can do a lot of things. I make 6 figures now because of social media, but I had to get up there. I used to bartend just like her and I didn't want to do that. I used to wash dishes. I used to work in a freaking warehouse loading trailers. You think a girl wants to do that? No. So when you guys are saying this stuff and then talking about God, it makes no sense. If you cared a lot about God, you'd follow the way he wants you to be, not however you think you should be. And like the excuses to me, I'm not trying to be rude, but it just sounds crazy.
Well, you know, like I know it sounds crazy, like I do and I sin, but I still pray to God every day.
So if I steal every single day and tell God, please, thank you, like, how does that work? If I go hurting people in this world and then say, oh, God forgives me, you're not learning your lesson.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Okay, when you make a mistake and you pray to God, God sees you for what you do afterwards. And you don't feel bad enough. You don't care enough because it would make you stop. And like I said, you just said you game, right? You're beautiful. You know how many people would get on your freaking Twitch because of how you look? You don't even have to do
You don't have to pull your clothes off.
Bro, I can help you make money instead of doing all F.
Whoa. There you go. Shout out to Tay Tay. Listen, what do you guys think of that? Do you guys think that saying I have no excuse, or I had no excuse but to get on OnlyFans is a viable excuse? I'm assuming that's an excuse a lot of chicks use today. For example, we've got the black female therapist. She's now on OnlyFans. Maybe she deleted it. I know a few weeks ago, I actually reported on her releasing some of her content on Instagram, and then I think YouTube probably took it off because it was explicit content. But you let people who support her tell it, they'll be like, oh yes, because she lost her job, then she was forced to do OnlyFans. What do you guys think of that? Let's check out some of these comments. First comment here says, hey, money with the fire emojis. Another person here says, the fact that she offered help with the crying emoji and fire emoji. Here's somebody else who added, why do people care so much about what others people do for work? It's a podcast. They're talking about it naturally. Of course, people don't care. The problem is you just don't want them to have an opinion. That's what it is, right? Another person here says, bro, she pulled me closer to God with that line. God sees you for what you do after. So much in one sentence. Here's somebody else who says she ate down with the exclamation marks. There are people who do say things like, God knows my heart, and then go do some evil shit and use that as justifying, like, he knows that I'm not really like this, but you really like doing this. You know, it's different from you struggling to give something up. But to justify it that way is a lot different. Here's another comment that says, but life affects people differently. Here's somebody else who added, it don't matter the background you're coming from. It all comes down to self-respect. Here's another person who says, that's a queen right there. Another person who says, I love how she was respectful and wanted to help her. Another person here added, it's not about where you come from, it's about where you decide to go. Here's somebody else who says, everybody just needs to mind their own dang business. Let her get her bag the way she knows how. Again, guys, what would your response be on a date with a chick? Find out that she's doing OnlyFans, and she's not proudly doing it. She's like, I had no choice. I had no choice. There was no other way this could have gone. Is that forgivable? Here's somebody else who says, I love Tay Tay. This last commenter says, see, you can tell that was genuine. Yeah, obviously, things like OnlyFans aren't as controversial anymore. You'll see women who you wouldn't think would be okay flaunting and selling pictures of their butthole online, but they're there. They're there. And I mean, people with like normal lives as well, not just damaged people with normal lives who just justified it as like, why not? Why not? It's just another job. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.